Last night was a super close call. I have not been maybe ever in front of a deer that big that I was going to shoot that close within range and not actually gotten a shot. So it was kind of hard to swallow, and really the hardest part was that I feel like I knew we should have been over right where he went into the woods. As soon as the doe dipped in there, I started to have a sinking feeling that like that was the crossing. And it was. I mean, where we had observed earlier in the day, we couldn't really see down in there all the way, but knowing what I knew, I should have been more cognizant of that when we were setting up. But every step that you take going further up that drainage is another opportunity to spook the buck as he's bedded there that afternoon. So anyway, close call, but good thing is I don't think we spooked that deer at all. They seem to just be chasing on up to the north. So if there's a pattern involved in what they did yesterday morning, then I think we're gonna have a chance to capitalize on it this morning. We're gonna go in, grab the stands. We didn't want to grab them last night because we didn't want to be loud. Figure the deer have pushed off by now. Grab the stands. We're gonna move them back down to the south of that particular location, just maybe like 100 yards where we saw most of the action yesterday, and we'll have a good wind, and hopefully that deer comes by right in our face again this morning, just like he would have done yesterday morning. So hopefully the deer go crazy chasing again and give us an opportunity to just get drawn and kill a big deer and head back to Texas. You may or may not be able to tell, but it's snowing again for the second time of this trip. We're not even to November yet. We got a little hot lunch. We got back in here. It's about 1:30 almost. So we're headed in there to take the stands up further north. Another aggressive set. I'm going to use some creek access again and try to get just a touch closer to where that cut through the creek is right there in that little flat spot where they were yesterday. I think if we can sit there, maybe make some grunt calls and get a little good luck, who knows what happens tonight. Hopefully a big 10-point goes down. We snuck in super close. This is, I don't know, 50 yards or more, probably closer to where he bedded last night or yesterday, and where we saw him last night come out. So we're up pretty high in this hackberry tree. We've got shots all the way out to the corn. I've got a couple of shots back here in the creek. So if they go to chasing again, hopefully we can get an arrow off and get a deer killed last minute. It's cold, so I'm gonna get dressed, get still, get ready, maybe do a little glassing, and also do a little bit of calling probably as well. So anyway, good day to kill a deer.
this real tree. Didn't kill it. I should have just been looking around more. Freaking looking up the pasture up here when we knew they were going to come out of the thicket. It's just a wise old buck. We don't have any footage of this, but I got my real tree on here. I got my big old heater bodysuit looking thing on. Pick my rangefinder up and start ranging. I range 3 spots within 10 yards of each other out here. And I'm turning to tell Casey how far one of those spots is. And he grabs me. And the big buck that we're in here hunting is less than 40 yards running away. Tail up. He saw us. I don't know what to say. I mean, yesterday I spent a lot of time getting limbs out of the way here with string and stuff, making sure I had my lanes. It's 3:30. I guess we just set up on his bed and he just shifted and saw us or something. I don't know. But we've been up in the stands for 30 minutes probably. And I've spent a lot of time getting limbs out, so maybe that was an issue, but last night we didn't have a shot at 35 because of limbs, so I just don't. It's just one of those things where my dad says it all the time, but you're going to kill as many deer as God wants you to kill, and at least this time around it looks like we're not meant to kill that deer, and so just got to trust in that. But it is disappointing that we were so close. We did so many right things. You know, we actually started sitting up in a tree over there that had we have been able to get high enough and get the shots we needed over limbs, there's probably no way he sees us right now. It's 10 yards over there, and there's a huge boat arc with leaves on it right behind it, good back cover. You know, the issue with this tree was that we're out in the open, and obviously, even though he was in bow range, it's an issue. We still have another 8-point that's likely bedded up in this area, and if that's the case, probably gonna smoke him if he comes out at this point. But dadgummit, I have a hard set on that deer. Just a giant, 5 years old plus, you know, king of this whole country right in here, so we're gonna have to get real lucky to kill a deer tonight, I feel like. think I was gonna shoot him if he'd have come back, but it's just hard to wait 5 years and spend $600 on a tag, $50 every year for points, and shoot a 7-point that's 4 years old, you know? Or, I don't know, I guess 4 years old. That looked like a 4-year-old to me, but I've never hunted a deer this big. I'm shaking like a leaf, though, that's for sure. Or like a snowflake.